Well, that font is not good. Doesn't how does the Misfits font not have an equal sign? Like what? Crazy. Let's see. Microsoft Sans Serif. Oh, that's pretty good. Myanmar. What is that? Oh, that's pretty classy. What's up, Summer B? Did I miss any round 1, round 2 matches during the previous deathmatch stream? Yeah, we did do 2. So I don't know if you want to play here in an hour. Yeah, that's great. So let's see. How do I do add match? Who are you? Le Captain R1R2. And Shake QC, right? Is that what it is? All right, that'll be like match 2 or 3. Yeah, thanks, Captain. I am excited. Let's make sure that I have. All right, what are you? You guys, let's see. Let's little dry run here. You guys are. Hold on. Let's see. Bracket order sort. All right. You guys are RRR. Where the hell is this? Oh, you're Lime, right? So you would be 16. Let me see if I get this right. Ready? 16. Yes. And 17. Okay, this will work. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, where I should play the Warfare song. That's a good song. It's the most hellish song, I think, that Flex Style does. So I should do Warfare as the opening theme for Deathmatch, I think. I think that's pretty good. Oh, it won't let me move stuff up. Yeah, this is the most terrifying. Oh, let me actually put this over here. Copy. And I'm going to put it on this. Oh, wait, not this. This. Paste, duplicate. Yeah, we'll do it over here. All right, greetings, everybody. It is I, Van Dweller. We are back with more Tetris Deathmatch. It is 4 p.m. here in Texas. We're gonna go for like another. We're gonna go for like 4 hours. We did like 4 hours yesterday. We got 2 matches done yesterday. We got Tyler versus whoever. Oh, Hana. Tyler versus Hana. And then we had the winner against Fire Dogs. So I won't spoil it if you want to go back and watch it. But if you want to see those matches, go back to yesterday's stream. And I don't know when it was, but it was in there. So what is Tetris Deathmatch? Tetris Deathmatch is a show up and play Tetris event. What you do, you can check the queue. There's one in queue right now. If you set up one right now, you'll go first. That Captain and Shake event one is going to happen in about an hour. That's in an hour. So you'll skip the line. Do you need face cam? this weekend, just to, just to kind of ease everybody back into it. No, eventually though, once we get the bugs worked out, yeah, we're looking to make this like a nice event. First timers, usually we do not make people do face cam. But it is for ELO. And, we want to run a nice event on the channel and make it look good. And I don't know if professional is the word, if we've ever done anything professional, but, we're looking to elevate it up a notch. But this weekend only, I don't care. Unless you are playing in like Mega Masters or this is a tournament match, and then the tournament rules will govern what goes on. Do CT1 matches get priority? Yeah, I mean, you could let me know that you want to do it at a certain time. I would probably, it kind of depends. Like, we can sneak them in while we can. But yeah, I would they will not get priority over Mega Masters, but yeah. So we can try to slot you in at a certain time. But anyway, the whole idea, use the letter Q command to check the queue. If you want to issue a challenge to somebody in the chat, use the challenge command and then type their Twitch name. And then you will have 60 seconds to accept the challenge or decline it. And you can only challenge one person at a time. We are... Oh, wait. So challenge him. Pasta, challenge him. Did you challenge? Yeah, challenge. Or I can add it. Did Stolen Short Sword accept? Because I saw that you tried to challenge him earlier. Did he accept or no? All right, so what we'll do is we're going to do this. There's a match between... I'm sure it's like a queue monitor. All right, we're going to... How do I move? Move. Match 2 to slot 1. Okay. And then what I'll do... What's up, Chen? I'll add a match between you two, and then we'll move it around. So yeah, let me... All right. Add match pasta with sauce 1301 and stolen short sword. All right, so that's going to be in there, and then as soon as you get it confirmed, we'll add it around. But we'll do the Somalian shake one first, probably, depending on how this goes. I don't know, but you tell me when you've confirmed that you're going to do it, okay? All right, so let me set up this Yoni. I have Tetris Gym emulator on the Android. Can I play? Well, you have to stream to your Twitch channel, and you should stream on Stencil if you can stream on Stencil. So you have to keep that stencil in your... Oh my God, I got to teach people Stencil again. So you put that in your OBS scene, and then you line your game up to it. If you're not that great at it, I can sort of do it, but yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get this thing kicked off here. And let's get... I think I'm using 3 and 30, so let's get rid of this Mega Masters thing. Goodbye, Mega Masters. Hello, Deathmatch. We're gonna use slot 3 and 30. I think that's what I said. So can I just bring up 3? Oh, that'll bring... Oh, you're Giovanni now. Let me... Here, I'll delete 3. Here, give me a second here. We're still getting the bugs out. of this new setup here. And I kind of did it over Taskmasters, so just bear with me for a second. Players, we're going to delete left 3, right? Delete. Move to trash. Goodbye, Giovanni. And then right 30. Move to the trash. All right, and then right 30. Okay. So, all right, you're live on this and Vault. All right, we'll put you on 30. And then Yoni. I didn't want to pin it. Did somebody really pin that? Can I unpin it, please? Unpin. No, thank you. Okay. And then number 3. Okay. Oh, look at this. Face cams. Love it. Face cams are good. You know what a joyous thing it is when like somebody like you haven't like expect to see. I don't know if you've been on face cam before, but like people are like, "Oh my god, I don't want to be on the face cam." And then like when they finally come on face cam, everyone is like overjoyed and excited and ecstatic, and it's a beautiful thing. So all right, and you are like a little narrower than I believe you are in real life, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this. All right. People catastrophize what it's like to like, oh, when I get on stream, like people are gonna know what I look like. And everybody's fine. Like everybody's like fine and it looks good. All right, so we're gonna do this as a. So anyway, yeah, Ravioli Reed, let me know when you actually have that confirmed. Like, make sure that I hear you and acknowledge that you've done that, so I can manage the stream. Okay. All right, and then let's change the names, and we are Yoni. Oh my god. I'm not going to look that up. And this in that. My an old boss of mine at a place I used to work wanted to start a blues band called Limp Lingham and the Screamin' Yonis. All right, don't look it up. All right, so players, we're going to do... we can do this as a best of 5 if you really want to. We have time. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a seed. And we'll just increment from there. So yeah, we'll do this as a best of 5. We do have time. Basically at 5, this would, depending on how good you guys are, this will take us to when it's time to do Somalian. But I can't promise best of 5s for everybody, right? So we just got to play it by ear. But we have like enough time for a best of 5, but probably not enough time for 2 best of 3s. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to put this on random. How do I put it on random? Shuffle. I hate that it plays like a new thing. All right. Okay, an hour? Yeah. All right, great. So yeah, we'll probably do the Somalian and Shake Mega Masters match right after this one. So good, perfect. All right, looks like we've got our first contenders here. Yoni versus this and that. Tetris Deathmatch. This is for Elo, guys. This counts, by the way. So you can't back out now. It's too late. Let's go ahead and get him started. Yoni versus this and that in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Reed, yeah, this'll if you get that match going, it'll be the one that takes place after Somalian and Shake's Mega Masters match. Okay. On the left side, it is Yoni. On the right side, it is this and that. Eventually, I got to come up with a way to get their like data onto the screen. Right? I'm still working out the kinks here, but we are here and we are playing Tetris. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Tetris Deathmatch, the original show up and play NES Tetris stream. Although technically there might have been one that Ben Mullen did between him and like one other person, but that was not the same. That was just him playing against one other person. That was not like pickup games, show up and play. This is the original one going all the way back to March of 2026. And it was hosted by me until I think about 2020. And then it was hosted by Ronkley from 2020 to about 2024, something like that. So we're going to bring it back. And on the left, yeah, anyway, on the left side, Yoni 92,000, 93,000 for this and that. Where's my, there we go. So what do I know? Let me tell you, what do I know about these players? What I know about these players. What do I know? I don't know if I've ever streamed Yoni before. But Yoni from the United States with a PB of 1.13. The robot says hyper tap. I don't know if any of this is up to date or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. On the right side, this and that with a PB of 1.3 million also says hyper tap. I guess we can sort of try to confirm this. All right, let's see. If we look, yeah, we are clipboard tapping. That's right. This and that is a clipboard tapper. The worst kind. No, that's the best kind. I don't know. Is there any good kind or bad kind? No, they're all good. But anyway, 257 here for Yoni. This and that, 277. Tetris for this and that, 300,000 through 57. Big pace. I don't know, is Yoni under some other name? Because I cannot seem to find Yoni in the match database. So I don't know why that is. Maybe some other name. This and that has got matches going back to May of 2024. Has played in... a lot of our community level tiers. Has won a community tier 3. That was against Martz in the finals in a decider. Whew, imagine losing to Martz. That was in May of 2025. Also played in Mega Dasters round 1 against Vance. I remember that. That was a good one. And made it into the Masters event for the first time. That was in April of 2026. $393 for Yoni, $488 for this and that. This is going to be a best of 5. It should take us right up to or pretty close to the Somalian and Sheikh are going to play their round 1 Mega Masters match. This is exactly why I'm running Deathmatch, because I want to get some of these done early. And I split double there for this and that. Tetris Yoni 427. Should I just do like a yellow name? I think yellow name. Yellow, is that on theme? I think the orange is more on theme. So we're headed to very soon to our first level 19, of course, here in game 1. Could do white. Yeah, white doesn't look bad, I guess. The Vits filled in for this and that. And he's got 4 rows of garbage over the well. So we'll not be able to transition in with a Tetris. We'll transition in with a single. 595 here for this and that. And about a 500K transition into 19 for Yoni. Tetris Yoni 588. 646 for this and that. I think Yoni and I have the same shirt. I have a handful of V-neck light blue shirts that are from Walmart that I sleep in. These are my pajama shirts. They're like $4 or $5. It's a good deal. 647 for Yoni, 759 for this and that. There's a Tetris for Yoni, 676. There's a triple for Yoni to bring this down. This and that with good pace here. An 800 into 23. It's gonna be about 140,000 or 130,000 point lead. Chen has a 50 stream streak, so thank you, Chen. All right, this and that getting up a little bit high, but this and that is tapping, so you know should be able to play in theory at these heights. That long bar to the left, that's going to help. And clears it away, and a long bar down for a Tetris for this and that. What's up, Winter? But yeah, if you're watching right now and you want to get your round 1 Mega Masters match out of the way, I have the proper Mega Masters graphics. So you do not have to have your, like, you know, all the chopped Tetris Deathmatch graphics. We could do it right now. So if you want to get it out of the way, you want to, you know, you have tough scheduling later, do it now. And then get mad at me that I coerced you into doing it and then you played poorly. That's probably how that will go. Max out here for this and that. Level 27. Long bar down Tetris for Yoni. Also on 27. Now I do see that like 13 of our opening brackets or of our, have been scheduled. This and that in trouble. That's going to be a top out for this and that. Target is A42. Basically, any A42 will do it. So Yoni, going to try to chase this down. I don't know what Yoni has for post 29 playability. That drop of the L piece not going to help. And now he's going to take an awkward stack into 29, and that is a top out. So this and that going to take game number 1. Yoni, why don't I see any competitive history for you? I'm looking in match database and I don't see anything. Did you used to be a different name? Mr. Dragon. Oh, got it. Okay. Or Mr. Dragon. All right, I'll look that up. Thank you. Four five seven 543. Is that right? Oh yeah, so not a lot of matches. Just CTM kind of bouncing around hopefuls and futures. Has won a hopefuls. So look at that. Is that you? Did you win a hopefuls? Holy crap. That's amazing. Nice. All right. I'm not going to seed check you because we're trying to be nice today. So you got increment, right? You got increment there, Yoni. So 5-3. Oh, my seed check button is not working. You guys are on different seeds. Yeah, you got to increment to 5-3. We're going to be nice to Deathmatch newbies today. We're not going to seed check pro them. All right, where is my seed check thing here? It's not working and it's annoying. Oh, there it is. All right, yeah, they're good. All right, looks like you forgot how to increment. No problem. All right, looks like both players ready. Game number 2. Yoni versus this and that. 3-2-1 Tetris. So Yoni in the match database has Mr. Dragon. And these two have played multiple times. Yoni has only 10 competitive matches in the database. 20% of them are this and that. And they have split those matches. In fact, it looks like Yoni's first event was that Hopefuls event that he did win, and he played this and that in round 2. Then they met a few months later in futures, and then this and that took that one in a sweep. So this is kind of a this is really going to determine who's better, right? They're tied right now. And there's a lot on the line. Winter says, would non-mega matchers be for ELO? Traditionally, Tetris Deathmatch has been for ELO. If you did play a variant, if you wanted to play a stupid Tetris monthly variant, presumably that would not be for ELO. Right? But yeah, Tetris Deathmatch is all. I don't determine that. Or do I determine that? I don't know. It just always has. I don't really know how that started, but I guess it's just because everything was for ELO, and then people started, crying, and then so I think some people started to say, well, these are. They started to determine like, oh, there's something called friendlies, which are not for ELO, and then people, I guess, designated. I see no reason to change whether deathmatch is for ELO or not. So I'm gonna, nothing has changed. That's what I'm determining here. This and that with, oh man, kind of a Z-bomb over on the right side. And that's going to put a bunch of rows of garbage on that right. It's going to clear it down, or a bunch of it very quickly with a triple. Yeah, I see no reason not to have it continue to be for ELO. But yeah, if you did play a stupid Tetris monthly variant, then presumably that would not be for ELO, because that is not. Well, until someone starts making stupid ELO. Which would be really dumb, because it would just be a mixture of different skills, and it would make no sense. I'm kind of in favor of that. If somebody made stupid elo, so like if Zoltan beat, I don't know, Dog or Meme or something at no rotation, that counts for stupid elo. It doesn't matter. Like it's all in one category. That would be really cool. All right, 320 for this and that, 304 for Yoni. Yoni gets another. Yoni 2 lines ahead, now 2 lines back. So they're just kind of flip-flopping lines, and then this and that, you know, about a Tetris to 2 Tetris lead, somewhere in there. Tetris for Yoni 385, 415 for this in that. It's not this and that. I think I keep saying this and that, but it's this in that. Tetris this and that for 66. Yoni gonna uncover that right side. Long bar goes in. Tetris for Yoni for 17. The Vits for this and that. All right, players are progressing toward level 19 now. Again, this is it's 2 solid games so far. This and that, though, misdrop going to complicate that 19 kind of transition period. And really now Yoni going to complicate a bit. Oh, no, that is going to be a top out for Yoni. So that is going to be game number 2 for this in that. It's now up 2 games to none. Now, you guys were supposed to go to a decider so you could, like, take us right to, you know, Somalian and Shake. So, you know, there is an open queue, like Pasta with Sauce, probably not going to play Stolen Short Sword. Looking for somebody, like, yeah, show up and play. Yeah, if anybody wants to play Ravioli Reed, you know, put out your profile there, you know. That way people can see what they're signing up for. Just type profile. Okay. So, all right, they have they're about to increment and play number 3. Okay. Yes. Good. Yoni and this and that. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, unfortunately, the match command was taken away because I think it was broken, and so they just decided to deprecate it. I don't have any control over that. But and you know, I think it got so big. But what it used to do is it used to find the 10 people in the chat that had the closest PBs to you in either direction. I would love it if that functionality came back, but I don't know that a lot of events are just like show up and play events anymore. I don't know. I know maybe there are, but I think most of the things that are streamed in Tetris nowadays are like pre-scheduled, like we know who's playing and not playing. So I think there are still a few, but show up and play events. But we need to get back to that, because honestly, that is how the classic Tetris online scene on Twitch was built. It was built on the back of those kinds of events. TNP show is like that. This and that is up pretty high and has blocked the well off, but that's a beautiful couple of pieces here to set up a triple to unblock the right side. Yoni taking the skims, getting the Tetris. So is this and that. This and that approves of whatever he just did. Vigorous nodding of the head. In many cultures, signals approval or agreement. But not in everyone. So, before I get actually in the chat, I understand many cultures. $205 for Yoni, $153 for this and that. By the way, if you're watching and you're an Amazon Prime member, oh, yikes, this and that with that left side. That is going to put him in a bit of a situation. And now he's got to go up there and get that. That is just instantaneously a rotten result there for this and that. It was all looking so good, so smooth. He was on his way to his sweep. Then kind of an overshift, or not an overshift, but maybe an extra rotation. I think it was on a J piece. And he just really had no way to burn away after he covered that right side. So Yoni is good in game number 3. This and that goes up, or is up 2-1 now. Vine, boom, misdrop. Yeah, like that is very tragic. Somalian says rare double tap match indeed. Anyway, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get a free Twitch Prime monthly subscription that you can grant to the streamer of your choice and subscribe to their channel. And it's easy to find, right? If you have a connected account, you just look below the video player and it clicks subscribe, and option should be there, and you can use your Prime sub. Do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out. Okay, 759 E54. Both players ready. Game number 4. This and that versus Yoni. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, little flat one bar accidental, certainly for this and that, but no problem. Going to clean that up. It's always alarming, though. It's like, well, why did that happen? Is that going to happen again? So it can undermine your confidence in your controller a little bit if that happens a couple times. I have to change out pads in what has become my primary controller. The aluminum shell, the 4-ounce shell. It's like super heavy, but I can't even hold, like, it's so hard to hold a regular controller now. It's way too light. Regular controller shell is 1 ounce almost exactly. And this aluminum controller shell I have is like 4 ounces exactly. So it doesn't sound very heavy, but it's like a quarter pounder. It's pretty. You get used to the heft of it. What is that in grams? About 112 grams for the aluminum, and then about 30 grams, about 28, something like that, for the regular plastic one. Something like that. It's hefty, but I love the heft of it. It just feels like I have a lot of control. Now the problem with an aluminum, like I'd imagine this would be any metal controller shell, is there's a lot of flex that's in the plastic, and that plastic absorbs a lot of the shock of like pressing the controller, pressing into it, moving it around in your hand, and that plastic, the fact that it moves around, absorbs a lot of the shock. As soon as you get like a metal, very rigid controller shell, all of that shock is directed back. It's got to go somewhere, right? Like physics or whatever, and it goes right back into the hands. All that force is it's the softest place available for that force to go. And it goes right back into the hand. So you end up with like really sore hands and wrists at first, but I've adapted now. And so it doesn't hurt anymore. But at first it was really tough. I was like, do I even want to use this? But it was so much steadier because that aforementioned flexing of the plastic controller shell also leads to it to deform, and then to kind of cause some inconsistencies and change over time. 283 for Yoni. Nobody asked me to give her dissertation on aluminum controller shells, but you got to talk about something. But yeah, the other place where that shock of the controller goes is into the pads. So you end up wearing through pads like a lot faster, because you don't have the plastic to absorb the stress of the forces acting on the controller. So the pads wear out a lot faster too. So I'm like, I don't even play a ton, and I'm like churning through pads. But it's worth it to me just for the stability. 335 for Yoni, 369 for this and that. Oh, nice couple of squares there for this and that, just to take this board down, 4 rows. They need a controller made out of cheese. I mean, that would be the most ergonomic controller you could have. Shake says, getting the controller lighter was a big part of making padless better. But I wonder if people would be interested in somewhere to put weights in the controller. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it should matter. Like, if it's in the controller body, then who cares? If you've got some weird external weighting mechanism that doesn't look like it's integrated into the controller, I think that's a little sketch. Not sketch, but it just doesn't have the same spirit, right? But if it were integrated into the controller somehow, I don't know. I don't know, almost certainly, like, the other leading brand of competitive Tetris that shall remain nameless certainly wouldn't like that. But I think it would be fine in CTM. Shake says, I know way back in the day, people used to tape quarters on the inside of their controller to make it heavier. Oh, I didn't know that people did that. Makes sense. 528 here for Yoni on 19, 531 for this and that. So it's a close one. Players' boards about equally must here, but are getting it going. This and that brings it down. Gets Tetris 584, 538 for Yoni. And that triple will help clean everything up. Gets Tetris ready. Long bar in. Tetris for Yoni, 571. So one line apart and about 40,000 points apart. Tetris for this and that, 636. Oh, there you go, Shake. I mean, I guess the only time to care about it is when you have to play. But oh, that left side for this and that. Oh no, that's a top out at 666. Chase down target for Yoni is now just 8,000 points away. 667 is the target. Yoni is set up for a Tetris. Long bar in, and Yoni is gonna force a deciding game number 5. And this is another reverse, a reverse decider, basically. Yesterday, I think we had 3 out of 4 matches were reverses. And this is another one. So, yeah, this is reverse sweep Tris monthly. Somalian, how close are you guys to being ready to go? You're ready? And then what about, and Shake, are you ready too? All right, both players are on seed. All right, let's get them going. We are at a decider, Yoni versus this and that. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. David Bryan says, is this a replay of yesterday, Vandy? No, this is all brand new. What's up, David? We don't really do any replays on this channel, so there's never a live replay, and it'll say so if it is. 5 or 10. Yeah, try to be ready in about 5 or 10, because these two are going to play this. I don't know how, it could end right now. But if these two go to like a 19 again, play a little bit into it, then it would lead right into where you guys are ready. And I can kill time in between. So again, these two have played against each other 2 times in the past. They've split those matches, and now another chapter in the Yoni this and that rivalry about to be written. Yoni has 10 matches overall in the database, all of them in hopefuls and futures. And he did win a hopefuls. And this and that, also a winner of a community tier 3 back in May of 25. So 2 winners. Look at that. 2 winners. $144 for Yoni, $166 for this and that. Oh, Stolen, are you here? I think Reed wanted to play, Ravioli Reed wanted to play your community match, I think. That would be after the Somalian versus Shake Mega Masters match, which is after this. Yes, you're going to go after Shake and Somalian, yes. 216 for Yoni. Long bar down, this and that, 237. This is shaping up perfectly. It's exactly what I want. It was decider. Take us right in. The Somalian. And shake. Perfect. You got Yoni and this and that doing a great job. I'm doing, any day above ground is a good day. Let's put it that way. 298 for Yoni, 320 for this and that. All right, this and that getting set up. Now waiting. Good placement there for that square. Tetris for this and that, 411. There's one Yoni, 372. And is that the Tristop thing? Is that what that is? The upside down L setting up the tuck for the Blue Jay. Is that Tristop? I gotta throw all those adjustments in my Anki. I gotta do that. I gotta be a pro. How can I be asking the audience what the adjustment is? Like, I should be conveying that information to you guys. $419 for Yoni, $479 for this and that. And both players here a little dicey. Yoni gets that triple down. That's going to help. Long bar in. Another long bar in for a triple. And a couple of bars going to result in a couple of Tetrises for this and that. There are 4 different Tristop things in the adjustment sheet. Shoot. All right, Yoni here in a little bit of a sitch. Z is the exact wrong piece. But opens up that right side into 19. You can score a quick bar. That'll help bring this down on the right side. This and that long bar over 609 through 137. 492 for Yoni. Yoni still trying to fight this board down. This and that is open. Climbing, trying to burn this. Bar comes. Tetris for this and that. That same bar, Yoni helps him to bring this down a bit. Well, Yoni still fighting this down. That's a great L to the left side for Yoni. Continues to try to downstack here. This and that. Board is climbing. That's a top out for this and that. At 646. The target is really any 646 will pretty much do it for Yoni. This is a long climbs, 120,000 point chase down. And he's still low. He's got a bunch of material on the right side, so that is good. And now he's chunking it down on the right side, and he is drilled back down. He's about 107,000 points away. Okay, a couple good combos on the right side just to keep this board safe. Not getting too cheeky there, trying to get that long bar over to the left and miss a 5 tap. That's what you don't really want to happen. But Yoni keeping it low, and he's got plenty of time to chase this down. So he's not forcing anything. This is very, very solid. Very, very solid. All right, little combo there to get Tetris ready. Long bar in, Tetris for Yoni. Really 1 and change away. Still plenty of time. It's starting to get a little spicy. Okay, that left side could be a problem. T's going to help. Okay, the S to the left. He's really just one away, less than a Tetris away. I don't think he has to, well, yeah, he would have to get some multi-line clears here, but a Tetris would be just a nice, simple way to get out of this. But yeah, nice and low. 9 lines to go. 13,000 points away. And a little combo there. And he's set up for a Tetris. And if he can get it, he will take the match. Skimming here, waiting, chunking it down with a triple. Doesn't matter. The triple was good enough. So Yoni with a masterclass in a calm, measured chase down. Not going too crazy. Did exactly what he needed to do. And Yoni is going to come back from 2 games down, take 3 games in a row, and do it. So great, great chase down for Yoni. Very, very skillfully done. So congratulations to you, Yoni. Very great match. This and that, really, really solid effort as well. And, you know, big lead in game 5. But you did well. Most exciting chase down due to negative 345 trillion bars or whatever. Yeah, for real. All right, I'm going to run an ad real quick. We are going to come back with the Mega Masters match between Somalian and Sheikh. That is the lime bracket, I want to say. Yeah, that, oh no, that's mint. The electric mint. Or electric lime. I think it's just mint. Anyway, that's what we're calling it. All right. I'm going to run an ad, and then I will set that up, and then we will be back. Whoop. Hey, Smala, do you mind hiding that timer? Is that essential to what you're achieving here? All right, thank you. Really, is anything being achieved here? Probably not. All right, let's try to get some money in here. Make sure your hertz and input are turned off once you start the match for real. All right, there we go. Look at this. Now we have 2 players. Wow. All right, you're gonna wear your backwards shirt today. I think we got 2 bed-sitting crisscross applesauce players right now. All right, there's bed sitter number 1. Is that a bed? No, you're on a chair. Are you on a bed or a chair? I can't tell. And then there you go. Whoa. That's a chair? All right, thank you. Thank you for the information. All right, players, you can take a few more moments if you need it. I am going to drop some pieces in the chat for your convenience. But you can continue to warm up a little bit if you need to. Whoa, my God, look at that. All right, looks like one player is ready. What are the pieces? The pieces are not the 42. Yeah, I couldn't get a pinner here. So not Shake's fault. Shake, the pieces are actually DB4224. So yeah, pieces are this. We didn't get a pinner here, so. I gotta tell you, I'm loving this mint color, the revamped mint color. I'm way into it. All right, folks, it is Mega Masters 2026, and we have got a round one match for you between Somalian and Shake in the mint bracket. It is so mint. Seed number 48 and 49. So this falls under the general, I guess, orange bracket. So let us go ahead and get them started. Somalian versus Shake. A best of 5 to see who goes to round 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is Somalian Captain, or Le Captain RRR. Seed number 48 from the United States of America. Like without America. Qualified in to this tournament with a 1.18 million. That was the average of his best 3 games played in a 90-minute qualifying period. He's got a PB of 1.63 million. That is like a top 72 score on the overall leaderboard, something like that. You know Somalian Captain as a long-timer. I don't know, a lifer? Are you a lifer at this point? I don't know. But Somalian is a 2-time winner of the Hopeful Circuit. Those were in 2022. Also a 2-time winner of the Challenger Circuit in 21 and 22 as well. You've seen him at CTWC Iberia like multiple years, right? He's one of the few players who have played in every single Mega Masters. Now, this is his 5th appearance in Mega Masters. He was by the way, of that CTWC Iberia, he was the winner in 2022, defeated Luis. I don't know. Yeah, Luis in the finals, 4-1. And you've also seen him in Pumpy Heart's one-day tournaments. He is a 3-time CTWC gold bracket player as well in 21, 22, and 24. Also played in Classic Tetris European Championship, I believe, in the 2 online years, 2020 and 2021. Also played multiple times in Das Masters. And let's see, first Masters appearance was July of 2021. Does that make sense? Maybe. Anyway, that is Somalian. 201 for him, 175 for Shake. Now, Shake is a 2-time Masters player. Is making his Mega Masters debut. Also played in CTWC in the gold bracket in 2025. You've also seen him at regionals like the Columbus WPL Championship, Boston Tea Parity this year. And CTWC Philadelphia last year. Had the misfortune of playing Fractal in round 1 of that one. He's also played in Pumpy's one-day tournaments, and you've seen him across other events in the Classic Tetris world, including Classic Tetris League, Eat My Elo, Classic Tetris Bi-Weekly, TNP show, all the venues. This is going to be a best of 5. The winner will move on to round 2. You can see the bracket. I don't have a bracket graphic because it's a little weird for the top 65. I need a little more time to get that done, but working on it. You can see the bracket using the bracket command. Click on the one for Mega Masters. That's the second link. We still have the one for March. Oh, the one for April. It says March, but it's April. Still have that because we have still yet to complete the finals for that. That's going to be happening on Tuesday. But you can see the bracket for this event. And you'll see that the winner of this will take on Neko. And the winner of that will take on Tugi, who is a top 16er. $399 for Somalian, $361 for Sheikh. These two have no matches in the match database, so I believe this is a matchagami. They've not played against each other before. $468 for Somalian, $391 for Sheikh. Now you can see, of course, both these players rolling, and I believe both anchoring to the foot, the human foot. What a marvel, that human foot. So Somalian right now with about 100,000 point lead, and we're just a few lines away from heading into level 19 in this game number 1. Sheikh could really use a long bar here somewhere in the next couple of lines. He's gonna have to take this down with a triple. He's in at 426. Somalian is in at about 540. And Sheikh able to bring this board down, though. He's trying to get set up for a Tetris. Long bar in Somalian, 567. By the way, we do have a Matcherino. That is the partner that we have to administer our prize pool. So if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. The one that says Mega Masters, that is the one for Mega Masters. And we do have some contribution codes. It's not even a code. It's just log in and click a button. That's all it is. And it puts 25 cents into the prize pool. So consider using that Matcherino command, clicking on the link, heading in. Top right-hand corner is where you can log in, and you can log in very easily with your existing Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account. And once you're in, just click on that right side button that says claim code. While you're there, consider contributing to the prize pool once we get going tomorrow with the pre-scheduled brackets. We'll have all the prize pool info and incentives and all that. 719 for Somalian, 615 for Sheikh. $750 Somalian. There's a Tetris, $780. We're on level 24. They're one line apart. And Somalian's up by about 130,000 points. Tetris is on 24, are worth 30,000 points. Tetris for Somalian, 848. Sheikh continues to dig. I'm just trying to make use of these S's and Z's that seem to be piling up in the middle. But, all right. Getting it cleared away. Opens up the right. A nice J for the left. Skimming and waiting. And a little bit of a drought coming together, but there we go. Long bars starting to drop now. Tetris for Somalian, 944. What's up, Salty Seaman in the YouTube chat? Tetris for Somalian, max out. Shake 770 or so into into level 29. We're gonna have 100 lines now to use until that level 39 super kill screen. That kicks in level 39, 330 lines. The speed will double, and that will essentially kill their games if they don't die before that. And oh no, Shake gonna top out level 30 at 796. And Somalian is good in game number 1. All right, I'm going to put some pieces in the chat, players. You can take a moment if you need it. By the way, we are doing Tetris Deathmatch right now. This is actually happening under the auspices of the Tetris Deathmatch organization, LLC, whatever. So we do have an open queue. So if you do want to play a match, most particularly if you want to play a Mega Masters match, you can play one. You can jump the line too. If you want to play a community tournament match, if you're in that, then you can play that as well. Or if you just want to play a casual game, it is for ELO, but we do have matches in the queue. After this, it'll be, I believe, a community tournament match between Ravioli Reed and Stolen Short Sword. What's up, Colin? Okay, both players are ready. Game number 2, Somalian is up 1-0 in 3-2-1 Tetris. I got to figure out what my favorite refreshed color is of Mega Masters. So far, it's this mint color. I'm like into it. Yeah, if you go to use the bracket command, you can see all the colors. Now, like the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th, and 11th, 13th, and 15th colors are the, what have become the canonical Masters colors in the 32-player era. And then, the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16th colors are the Mega Masters exclusives. So you can go ahead and take a look at which one is your favorite. I also like the lime one. That's the Jati and Maisie, where match 6 is. I like that one. They called it electric lime. I was calling it lime because it's 4 letters. We kept mustard. Sky is a little different. Tawny is a little different. Sky is a little different. Went from navy to sapphire. And then that really, really dark purple has been replaced by plum, which is a little more pleasing. Tawny survived. Yeah, but Tawny has been moved. Tawny has been moved to the bottom. I couldn't I couldn't eject Tawny. So it has been moved to the bottom. 157 from Somalia and 161 for Shake. So who made it to the Tawny bracket? Alejo, Doodle, Eyeball, Doodle. Imagine someone named Doodle in the Tawny bracket. What? Eyeball and Cobra. Tetris for Shake 208. 166 for Somalian. Tuck for Shake. Somalian is set up with a deep channel in column 9. Not the easiest to play with, but long bar goes down. Tetris for Somalian. Shake waiting on a bar. Opens up the well. Long bar in. Tetris. Shake 240. There's one Somalian 226. I was gonna try to make all the colors food related, but no, I just ran out of time. Maybe next year. We did pretty well. We got orange, mint, mustard, lime, plum. Oh, you want a pumpkin? Oh, we could do pumpkin. And I guess Tawny is kind of food related from a certain perspective. 298 for Somalian, 314 for Shake. The Cresp TV with the raid party of 8. Thank you, the Cresp TV. Appreciate that. You are tuned in right now. This match is part of our Mega Masters once a year championship. But we are playing it also during a broadcast which is called Tetris Deathmatch, which is a kind of show up and play pickup game style stream where people just kind of show up and play Tetris. But we're also taking matches from tournaments if people want to come in and play them, and if they are allowed to. And right now we're playing a round 1 match here in Mega Masters. 435 for Somalian, 434 for Shake. $0.25 coming in from various people who are claiming contribution codes over on Match Reno. 41 codes left, by the way. We're into 19 now. 486 for Somalian, 470 for Shake here on 19 in game number 2. Colin came in with a $50 contribution. Don't tell the wife. $50 from Colin. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that. $539 for Somalian. Anyway, yeah, Nine-Gabin. Random. Colin, Stolen Short Sword. Huckaxe, Lady Vader, Squirrely. Hello there. Shinobi and Occupy Starbucks. Already done codes, so thank you. 605 for Somalian, 563 for Shake. She's going to ask, what's this Match Reno charge tonight? Tell her you're looking into it. I don't know. I'll have to look into this. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me call the bank. Oh, tell her you slipped. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shake is in trouble and scrambling. And this is, wow. Okay, that's a triple. It's starting to come down a little. Still not out of the woods yet. Level 24 now. Tetris is worth 30,000. Oh, this is tough. There's a nice double. That's going to help. Oh, wow. Shoots that Z piece to the left. I don't know that I've ever seen a piece shot faster across the board than that. I mean, I probably have, but I don't remember. 633 shake, 835 Somalian. This was a heck of an attempt to survive from shake. I thought he was done like a couple dozen lines ago, but that was a really heroic and impressive attempt to survive. Nonetheless, Somalian will take game number 2. Yeah, that was amazing. He was so close to being out of that. He was so close. He was so close. I mean that was that a Z shot over to the left? Yeah, that was a Z. I mean, how many hertz did that have to get over? Like that was really really fast. Like I didn't think it was getting over. I was like, he is done. But no, he did. All right, chat agrees that it was impressive. What's up, Opox, Critical Lapis, Evesy? I will put some pieces in the chat so that when you are ready, you can do your thing, but take a moment if you need it. Why can't I find the... Reed, what is this? What is this? What tournament is this from that you're playing? Is it 3, 1, 2? All right, looks like both players community tier 1. All right, got it. All right, looks like both players are ready. Somalian is up 2 games to none in this best of 5. So Shake has got to win to continue on in the match and the tournament. Let us get them going. Game 3, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So a heck of a dig for Shake in game number 2. Couldn't complete it. Thought he was going to get out of it. I really did. But it's now time to reset. And just focus on one game at a time. That's all. You can only win one game at a time. Did you know that? Yeah, thank you, Squirrely, for the pins. Appreciate that. What's up, Mr. Burrow? Hanging out over on Twitch. Somalian is set up for a Tetris in column 2, 1 row up, long bar in. That should give him a 1 burn transfer over to column 10. He's at 85,000. Shake at 113. Tetris for Shake, 232. 202 for Somalian. Remember, we are playing Tetris Deathmatch right now. We're in that stream, so if you do want to get in the queue, there are some open spots. There's only one match scheduled for after this, so if you do want to play a casual game, it will be for ELO. But, you know, if you also want to play a community tournament match or something, go find your opponent. If you want to play your Mega Masters round 1 match, we can do that today as well. 318 Somalian, 308 for Shake, 4 lines apart. .432 Somalian, 365 Shake. So Somalian pouring it on here, and he's got about a 90,000 point lead when they are tied in lines. Shake is into 19 at 494. Somalian 577. And Shake, oh, this is a tough board. Oh my goodness, Shake. All right, you can bring this down. There's a nice triple. Can help build out and bowl out that board. It's coming down now. Just one row at a time. Shake gonna open up that right. And long bar in Tetris for Shake. So Shake still stacking 537, 637 for Somalian. 100,000 point lead. What's up, King's Man? All right, Shake's got a spire there in column 6 and 7. And long bar over Tetris Shake. That'll help him bring it down. And he can start to uncover. And he is exposed to Tetris well. And nice little tucks there for Shake. Tetris for him, 627. $640 for Shake. He's into level 24. Tetris is here worth 30,000 flat. Long bar over Tetris Shake, 671. Shake now ahead by 9 lines. Back by about 90,000. Tetris Shake, 703. 765 for Somalian. So into level 27 for Shake at 811. So he's caught up a little bit. So Somalian kind of admired a few digs here. This has allowed Shake to sort of climb back in. And so Shake has got the real-time lead by a small amount, but you keep in mind he's ahead by 18 lines. So we'll see what happens. And my goodness, Somalian now in trouble. Somalian trying to keep that middle open. Also got to keep in mind that level 29 is looming, that left side that Jay doesn't get all the way over. The long bar does. That is going to be a top out for Somalian at 861. And Shake, sort of in the back half of that 19 phase, ended up getting into the lead. And that lead will hold in game number 3. So Shake, you are good. And you will survive to play another game. So there's the max for Shake. It's got to feel good. All right, new pieces for these players. You can take a moment. All right, the new pieces are here. Again, you can take a moment, players, but the pieces are E730B7. Thank you, Ben Squirrely. Okay, looks like both players are ready. E730B7, yes. Game number 4, Somalian up 2-1. Shake looking to tie it up. 3-1 Tetris. Shake gets on the board first with a Tetris. Shake getting set up again. Somali gets 170,000, 47,000 for Shake. He gets one as well. So tied, same lines, same score. Early game 4. Tetris for Somalian 139. There's one Shake 141. So just, trading Tetrises back and forth, keeping pace with one another. Shake, of course, got to win this one to stay in the match in the tournament. And a couple of bars down for each of them. Tetrises for each of them, 233 Somalian, 194 for Shake. Tetris Somalian 302. So a reminder that we do have a prize pool for this one. And you can find the link to the prize pool using the Matcherino command. 289 for Shake, 371 for Somalian. Where did the music go? Music just die or what? Oh no, it's just quiet. Oh, this song has voices in it. It's gonna make me think I'm hearing voices. So we're gonna skip that one. I don't think I'm going crazy yet, but it could be close. Mr. Burrow, thanks for the 25 cents. Appreciate that. What voices? Yeah, thanks, Cole. Appreciate it. There you go. 448 for Somalian, 351 for Shake. There is room for matches in the queue. I think we're playing the match between Stolen Short Sword and Ravioli Reed after this one. And then after that, I don't think there's anything in queue. I'll stay streaming for the promised 4 hours just in case anyone's out there lollygagging, but would love to get, tournament matches done in as well. I mean, listen, regular matches, fine. Happy to do it. That's why, that's what this show is, but would love to get tournament matches in. Tetris for Somalian, 509, 385 for Shake. Tetris Somalian, 534. So he's got a pretty sizable lead right now. 120,000 point lead over Shake right now. You would play your CT2 match, but your opponent is sleeping probably. Who's your opponent? All right, Shake into 19, 439. Somalian, 581. Oh, Hecate. All right, Shake. Opens up that right side again. Chunking it down. Tetris, Shake, 487. 636 for Somalia. There's a dirty. So Shake back by, I don't know, 170 something thousand. Well, no, now that the lines are tied, it's like 150. And, all right, a bunch of bars here for Somalia. Gonna let him get a Tetris 695. Level 22. Shake now, though, into 23. Tetris for Shake, 590. Tetris for Shake, 698. So hanging in there, Shake. Keeping it close, or at least not losing any ground anyway. Not keeping it close, but not losing any ground. Tetris, Shake, 766. But Somalian, maintaining that distance between them. Neither player able really to get too much far behind or ahead of that so far. Tetris for Shake, 837. Oh, Somalia's right side. Let's see what he can do here. Bar goes down. That's going to help. Into 28. Shake into 29. 877. Back by about 100,000 points and change. We'll see what Shake does here as Somalian enters 29. I think Shake here knows that sometimes people have kind of rough 29 entries here, so maybe just trying to keep it close to the vest here Oh no, that center of the board is anything but close to the vest. So Shake has got to find a way to scramble out of this, and no, he will not do that. And that means Somalian will be moving on to round 2 of Mega Masters 2026. Shake put in a heck of an effort, but ultimately it will be Somalian who will be moving on. You did very, very well, Shake. Congratulations on making it into Mega Masters. First time, right? I think that's first time. So GG's on that. And Somalian will move out of round 1. For the second time. All right. So the next match is going to be, anyway, let's get that in the books. If you want to check the bracket out, you can click on the bracket in the link here. I've popped it in chat. I don't have a graphic for you right here. You can go look at it if you care. And so, yeah, eventually Somalian going to take on, somebody or other. Oh, yeah, Neko. That's a tough match. That's a tough round 2 match. Neko ended up in the 17 hole. All right, we're going to run a quick ad, and then we will come back with Short Sword versus Ravioli Reed for their, community tier 1 match is what we're doing. And you guys want to watch you can watch all the destruction here. So we need to get Somalian out of here. Goodbye. See ya. Need to get Shake out of here. Goodbye. Oh, I got to report this. I keep not reporting it. Okay. Somalian 3, Shake 1. Okay. And then we get rid of all the Mega Masters stuff. That's not Mega Masters anymore. Let's actually bring in, why don't we bring, let's make it special. I don't know if they're both going to be on camera, but I did go to a special effort. I think it's this one. Is it this? Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. I don't think that was it. Hold on. I think it's this one. This one. Here it is. And then let's pop that down a little bit. I got to keep going down a little bit. There you go. Look at that. I don't know if I have pictures of you guys, so sorry if I didn't put them in there. It's at least it's the most I could do. It's not the least. It's the most I could do. Short notice. All right. So I think we're gonna put Short Sword on 3. We'll put Ravioli on 30. And let me just change the. Are you guys on your regular channels or what? You are? Okay. And then this is Stolen Short Sword. Okay. Oh, look at this. You're from Australia, right? I don't even remember. I think so. If not, you are today. All All right, we're gonna have a big stolen short sword face. Big face. We're gonna have big faces today. All right. What on my screen? I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Hold on. Calm down. Calm down, bro. Oh, all right. That's right. I mistyped the URL. All right. It's a big face match between two large-faced individuals. They got massive faces. Look at these big old faces. That's all I got. I have big faces for these guys. That's what I have. Well, I got a little bit smaller face. I could bring I could read it a little smaller face. There you go. But Short Sword will have the bigger face. Oh wait, now I can make your face smaller. There you go. Oh, look at this. Now it's almost like two normal, relatively, people. All right. It's a roasterous monthly here. All right, let me just fix Reed's stencil here. So you keep playing. You just keep it on that screen. So I gotta fix your stencil. This is very important for this tier 1. All right, yeah, same pieces I think are in order. So all right, good. And I don't know if you guys want to increment or re-roll, but I think increment is fine for community tier 1. So as soon as y'all are ready, 983105 Stolen Short Sword doing the needful. Morlando says, Vandy, what are your thoughts on unwrapped Starburst minis? It's the first time I've really contemplated that phenomenon. It sounds like you want to keep them in a cool, dry place. All right, well, this is a community tier 1 match between Short Sword and Ravioli Reed, aka Pasta with Sauce. I don't want to call him Reed because we already have a Reed who's actually Reed. And I don't want to call him Pasta with Sauce. That's too long, and pasta is weird. So I'm just going to keep calling him Ravioli like I used to call him back in the old days, and he's going to have to deal with it. Short Sword and Ravioli. Game number 1 of a best of 5. Let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, on the left side, Stolen Short Sword, seed number 2 in this tournament. Now, you might be wondering, what is Community Tier 1? I watch CTM all the time. I don't know what that is. Well, we have tournaments all the way down. So everybody who submits a qualifier gets to play in a tournament. It doesn't matter how bad you are or anything. They even let me play. So we have tournaments all the way down every month that we run, Masters. We have multiple tiers, Masters down to Futures, Hopefuls, Community Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as we need. And this is Tier 1. And oh no, Short Sword with a top out at 14,000. That means Reed is good in game number 1. So you can find, if you want to see the bracket for this, I will show you where, I will give you a link. All right, you ready? There's a link. Does the winner of this tournament get anything? I mean, I think you get a roll in Discord. You get a roll. ROLE. You don't get like a yeasty bun. You get a roll. Oh, wow. We're going to mute Stolen Short Sword. All right. Both players ready. Game number 2. 3, 2, 1 Tetris, but you already have that roll? Well, you're too bad. Winner does get into Hopefuls next month. That's true. That is true. All right. Will you just play? God. Yeah, I couldn't even, not only could I not even finish the intros, I barely even started the intros. All right, Short Sword, you should be starting to play Tetris now. All right, there you go. Anyway, the qualifier for Short Sword was a 1.023 million, so an average of a max out. That was his best average of his best 3 games played in a 1 hour, hour and a half qualifying period. Ravioli Reed came into seed number 15 and had a 940,000. So you can see pretty close. But yeah, people scoring max outs in community tournament. It was not meant to be that way. When we first started community tournament, it was like, oh, it's a tournament for the rest of us, people who can't max out. People are, and now it's just like, yeah, now everybody's maxing out in community tournament. And have been doing so for years. I remember playing Ravioli Reed over on Nestris.org, and we were 2 fairly matched individuals, and Reed was actually pretty bad, so I actually beat Reed pretty often, I think, when we played online. And now, kid's got a 1.1. Kid's like way better than me. That's how quickly people are passing by this tired old man. 147 for Short Sword, Reed 159. There's a long bar down, Reed 182. Now, Short Sword, from really being quite the impresario in the classic Tetris world, running different events and all this. CTAP founder. I think that's a. Are you the founder, or are you heavily involved in CTAP? I don't know what it is. You don't have to answer. Just keep playing. But maintains the rollover list. At least is heavily involved in CTAP, which is Classic Tetris Advanced Placement. Is that what it is? CTAP? Oh, wait, no, it's just Classic Tetris Tap, which you think would just be CT Tap, but it's CTAP. Yeah, Salty Seaman says the winner gets 5 happy faces. Anyway, heavily involved in that. And prolific streamer of other people's matches. All right, Reed spiring high, and that is a top out for Ravioli Reed. And that means Short Sword is good in game number 2. Wait, is there a division called C Taplets? That's weird. I like it. All right, you guys incremented? Cool. BA3105 C Taplets. All right, both players ready. And what was once a best of 5, now best of 3 here in the CTM community. Tier 1, Short Sword and Ravioli Reed. These players with like with mouse cursors on the screen. I mean, these are pre-recorded games. That's it. I'm convinced. There's a big scandal brewing in community tier 1, I'm sure. I'm certain of it. Huge cheating ring community tier 1. Harumi Mirahu says there should be C tapas. Oh, like a Spanish C-Tap league. $228 for Short Sword, 46,000 for Reed. Anyway, Ravioli Reed has matches going back to August of 2025. He's played a bunch in Tetris for the non-pros and played at the Northeast CTWC Regional in the silver bracket last year. Also played in, well, has won a community tier 1 tournament. That was back in October. I'm sorry, December. No, October. Was that October? No, that was not October. That was February. Or January. I don't know what it was. It was in 2026. It was January. And it also won another one in March. So really a 2-time community tier 1 winner. It's like Kingsman and Ravioli Reed need to play against each other, you know, see who the king of the community tournaments are. $193 Short Sword, $239 for Ravioli Reed. Oh, wait. Poopy versus Kingsman. Hello, Kingsman. I'm currently enjoying a Ho TV. What is a Ho TV? How do you get on Ho TV? $228 for Short Sword. $270 for Ravioli. Oh, hot beverage. Yeah, don't play Tetris while enjoying a hot beverage. Oh, threes. Oh, no, that's a top out for Short Sword at 254. Just like all of a sudden, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that long bar and that J in the middle, or L in the middle, but doesn't matter. See, that L would have been great over to the right side, and I think maybe it lost DAS or what happened? You wanted that L over to the right, right? 2 hertz long LPs? Yeah. Yikes. I mean, that would have set up a very nice, that would have opened that up. The plan was there. The plan was there. You get that L to the right, the long bar, the channel opens up. Tetris, you're stacked down. Yikes. All right, CB3105. Yes, both players are on seed. Both players have signaled ready. It's game number 4. Stolen Short Sword has got to win this one to force a deciding game number 5. But it is game number 4. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tetris for Reed. There's one for Short Sword. PB wise, these two really could not be all that much closer. They're like 10,000 points apart, according to the robot. By the way, I encourage you all to maintain your PB in the bots. Your 0 to 19, overall PB in the bot. That's a good thing to do. It helps me out if you play in these events or anything like that. Especially if you're in Masters level events. I would love to have you guys doing that. So I can represent you fairly and explain to everybody who you are. Ravioli digging up high. And that is going to be a top out for Ravioli Reed. And that means Short Sword has clinched game number 4. And that means we are heading to a deciding game number 5. I mean, this was like what the main events, so-called, back in the old days used to be like. This is what it was. This is what it was. Your 0 to 19 PB gets eaten by the bot because your 29 PB is higher. Oh. I don't think it should not be that behavior. It should be your highest one on the 18 or 19. That's what it should be. Like, as far as what the bot uses for that. But, the bot was made 6 years ago, and the person who made it probably isn't around anymore, and nobody, leave well enough alone is the attitude. If I could go in and fix it, I would, but I don't even know whose decision it is, to be honest. All right, looks like both players are ready. Short Sword, Ravioli Reed, it's a decider. The winner moves on to round 2 in the CTM Community Tier 1 for May of 2026. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Burbia is here. You're going to be on Pog Vandy? All right. So you're the next one. It's going to be you versus Poopy Old Hag. Hooded Fool, oh my god, supporting the channel. We need it. Thank you, Hooded Fool, the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that. please consider supporting the channel. Because, you know, if you don't, well, there won't be a channel. 63,000 for Short Sword, 81,000 for Ravioli Reed. Decider. Evesy says, for every chat member that doesn't subscribe, Vandy doesn't eat for a week. I mean, that probably would be like a good thing. Maxwell Ramsby is now a member on YouTube. Thank you, Maxwell Ramsby. YouTube is weird because like tons of people just use their full names. Oh, Short Sword is in a situation, and that is a top out for Short Sword. So he got into the decider, stacked too high, couldn't find a burn, it just left himself hung out to dry, and that is gonna do it. And that means Ravioli Reed is the winner and will move on to round number 2 of the Community Tier 1 tournament. Congratulations, Ravioli Reed. And I'm gonna keep calling you Ravioli. I can't get with pasta, you know. Ravioli is distinctive. Pasta is just like, you know, whatever. But Ravioli, that's a distinctive name. And Reed is not that good either, so I don't know. I'm kidding, of course. You can mullen it out while I fix this all up if you want to. Really, I just want to see if I can make someone change their name. That's really what it is. So, Decider. Yeah, that was the Masters event back in like 2019, 2018. More like 2018, but except it was best of 3. Like, imagine that game 5, but it's a best of 3. Like, that's why we were able to get through a 32-player tournament in like 7 hours. All right, so we're gonna have another match. It's gonna be this is just a casual match. It is for Elo, but oh, there's a hype train going. Oh, nice. False minute 3 stream streak. Thank you. So I'm gonna we're gonna watch Reed while I deconstruct this whole thing. Ready? So placard 1 gone. Reed round number May 26 will stay. Decider scores stay, but then we bring back deathmatch stuff, and then we change the names. So name, we're gonna put Kingsman on the left. The left. All right, let's see. And then Poopy Old Hag. I don't know why I put a space on the right. And then we got to put some stank on the scores a little bit. Let's see. Filters. Put some color back on them so they look demonic. You can't see it really. But it's there. See? All right. So let's bring Kingsman over on this one. Kingsman will be on 3. Pog Vandy. Oh my god, look at this wonderful being. Let's see, let's reset the transform. All right, there he is. I couldn't really find a camera that would fit Kingsman in there, so we're doing the best we can. There he is. And then you are on Pumpino Spruiger, whatever that is. I gotta find it. There it is. Oh, Pumpino's Piss Rug. Oh, I never even thought. Poopy, why do you have just poo and pee everywhere? Why is everything poo and pee with you? All right, reset. Oh no, I am not putting a cartoon of barf. I'm not putting a barfing cartoon. I'm just not. I'm not doing it. I will not. So it'll just be blackness. It's just straight blackness. You for one like the barfing cartoon? I don't like animated. Like if it's not animated, I'm fine with it, but I don't like them when they move. Can you put me instead? You? What do you mean you? You will swap the face cam? See, look at that. You have principles and you get what you want. Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you. I like it. We're trying to run, quality operation. All right. Here, we'll let you adjust in peace, in privacy. All right. Yeah, we're trying to run quality operations here, Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you. I do not want that, Chen, at all. I do not. All right, what are you guys doing? Now, we don't have anything else in queue, right? So if you guys want to go best of 5, you can. That's up to y'all if you want to go best of 5. Okay, you want to go best of 5? All right, pieces are here, and you can increment from there. So this is just a non-tournament match, just between these two. It is for ELO. Oh, you're going to get seeded. Don't worry, Kingsman. You just wait. All right, well, it looks like both players are ready, and this is just a casual but ELO match. So, Kingsman versus Poopy Old Hag. I don't know. Well, it's DAS, so it's probably not ELO, right? I don't know. It's DAS. This is a DAS match, right? All right, let's go. So it is not ELO. This is a DAS match. All right. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Or maybe it is ELO. I don't know. Who cares? Players can figure out. Is this for ELO? It is. All right, I just saw Kingsman tapping. Therefore, this is for ELO. Yep, that's it. That sealed it. On the left side, Kingsman. Of course, another classic Tetris impresario, the founder of Tetris Friendlies. Still, oh wait, I'm supposed to be nice. Still the greatest classic Tetris organization. So organized, professionally run, tightly scheduled, really tight ship they got running over there. Kingsman, of course, you know, as one of the broadcast crew over at Classic Tetris World Championship as well. And a, what is it, 7-time? Are you like, Kingsman is like the dog or blue Scooty of the community tournament. He's got like 7, I want to say, community tournament titles spread across, you know, tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. He might have the most. I think Kingsman might have the most. Mr. Cuddles, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Poopy also a winner of stuff, which I will tell you about as soon as I cheat and look it up because I don't remember everything. But yeah, Poopy is a community tier 1 winner, a hopefuls winner. And this is going to be a top out for Kingsman because of course it is. And Poopy is good in game number 1. So Poopy, a community winner, a hopefuls winner, playing a long time. Another community tier 1, so it's like 2 or 3 of them. It's like 4 of them. How many times have you won, Poopy? That's tier 1. It's a lot. It's at least 4 times. Three times? I think it's 3 or 4. All right, game number 2. Let's go. I mean, these two have got to be, they got to be up there on the list. There's a community tier 3 finals for Poopy. So it's at least 3 tier 1s and a tier 3. I thought I counted 4 tier 1s, but. So yeah, there's 4 overall community titles for Poopy. Where is this tiering list? The tiering list is inside the hearts of all of Tetris fans everywhere. So if you go to this page, right? This will help you understand it. This is the page that comes out like every month when we have a series of tournaments. Now, normally Mega Masters takes up the top 64 seeds, but when it's not Mega Masters, there's 32 spots in Masters, there's 16 spots in Futures, there's 16 spots in Hopefuls, and then after that, so those are considered like the pro or semi-pro levels, and then we have what are the community tiers, and there's as many tiers as we need to accommodate everybody who submits a qualifier. And yeah, tier 1 is the highest of the community tiers. Tier 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however far we need to go. I think we've gone as far as 6. Just depends on how many qualifiers are there. And each of those are a 16-player tournament, and they just play amongst themselves, not for any stakes other than just the experience of playing and, you know, the pleasure of actually playing a game. People actually enjoy playing games, believe it or not. And yeah, so we started the community. Basically, we had what was just called Classic Tetris Monthly back in the day. And when I took it over, I kind of pledged that anybody who submitted a qualifier would get to play And that was when we were lucky to get, 16 people, or at least the original owner was lucky to get 16 people. But I really hated the experience of people like, oh, I'm going to submit a qualifier. I'm going to play for an hour and not even get to do anything. So created a second tier because we couldn't just run a 70 whatever. Once it started to get to be past 32 or past 16 consistently, it was just too big to do as one tournament. So we split it up into tiers. The first time was, I want to say, 2019, like January 2019. And so 16 players went into what I call the main event, and then down to the community tournament. Everybody else went. And then we started creating additional tiers of community tournament. 248 for Kingsman, 316 for Poopy. Actually, no. Then what we started to do is make tiers below Masters, but above community, because it became clear that, like, I don't know, it wasn't just community people, but it was like Masters level players who didn't quite qualify that month. So started a series of tiers. There's a line spin Poopy, Challenger Circuit. Then we made Futures and then Hopefuls in between. But we didn't want to keep making name tournaments after 64 players. And so after that, it's just a series of community tournaments. Then we folded Challengers into Masters to make a 32-player Masters event every month. 297 for Kingsman, 386 for Poopy. So there you go. There's a poorly explained random history of CTM tiers. Oh. No, I don't think the prize pool is up to 2.25. I think old prize pools are like previous month's prize pools, but not this one. Yeah, that's from another month. 439 for Kingsman, 505 for Poopy. Old Hag. $533 for Poopy, 464 Kingsman. Poopy into 19 at 559. Kingsman still 9 lines away. Poopy with that cleanup. Is this the dog versus Scooty of community tier? Yeah, kind of in a way. I don't know anyone. I believe this is just what I believe, but I don't know exactly. I believe Kingsman has the most community tier wins. Mainly because he has not improved enough to play often enough outside of community tiers, but he's just enough to be, experienced in all these years. I mean, I say that as somebody who's not improved enough really even to win, like, hardly ever. So, no, but Kingsman's good. Kingsman is going to get his recorded max out this year, I believe. 570 for King. A nice cleanup for King. I thought he was cooked. Very good cleanup for the man. Tetris for Poopy, 737. Yeah, Kingsman pretty nimble in Tetris in a way that he is not in real life. So good for him to have an outlet. 777 for Poopy, 618 for Kingsman. There's a chunk down and a Tetris. Oh, Kingsman moving. All right, listen, buddy. You just focus on one thing at a time. Oh, that left side for Poopy is a real problem. The long bar comes down, but that left side remains a problem to be dealt with. They're bringing this down. Some useful bars. Now, here's the thing. Poopy ahead 20 lines. So this, 115,000 point lead, you divide that into Tetris, worth of scores, and it's pretty close. So Kingsman's still well in this. Now, level 29 is going to kick in, and that is going to kill both these players' games. And that left side for Kingsman is a problem. Oh, Kingsman. And Poopy in the process of topping out as well. And no, Kingsman had a chance because he's 20 lines back of Poopy, but not able to take advantage of Poopy's top out. So Poopy going to go up 2-0. So 4-4. FE5-1. Those are the pieces. Yes, good. Let's go. Game number 3. Kingsman and Poopy. Kingsman has got to win to stay in this match. 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, he's got chicharrones hot and spicy. Wow. They're delicious. Now, Kingsman, the point of your blood pressure medication and your statin is so that, you can lower these important numbers, not so you can continue to eat chicharrones all day. All right? Like, it's like, oh, I can eat whatever I want now because I'm on the pill. I'm on pills. That's the point. Well, what's the difference? I'm on pills now. I can eat whatever I want. Oh, ooh. He'll say, I don't do that anymore. Oh. I don't know, Van. I don't do that anymore. Tetris Poopy 161, 117 Kingsman. I mean, pork rinds are good though. There's no other matches in queue, guys. So I guess we just retired Deathmatch. No one wants to play NES Tetris. Is that what I'm learning? It's just time to put Tetris Deathmatch to bed. Never run it again. I guess there's enough of these shows out now. Oh no, sir. Skimming a Tetris there for Kingsman, 235, 253 for Poopy. right, Poopy now trying to navigate this kind of situation. That bar is very helpful, but everything's still a little rough here. Poopy needing some maybe extra taps or something. That long bar looks good right side. Building out squares left. All right, Poopy opens up the right side. Oh no, it's not. It's trying to open up the right side. I got ghost burned there myself. Commentator ghost burn, worst one. Long bar in, Tetris Poopy 335. 331 for Kingsman. And Kingsman has, oh my lord. Dude. Oh, Kingsman. Oh man. He can do it. I believe that Kingsman can do this. Deep in my heart. And yes, long bar in double, and Kingsman on the road to recovery. All right, good survival here for Kingsman. I'm impressed. Tetris Poopy 428, 348 Kingsman. What's up, Evan? Tetris Poopy 451. This is a good pace for Poopy. A good Poopy pace. Tetris down 474 through 99. There's another Tetris Poopy 497. Tetris for Poopy 546. Another Tetris Poopy 569 and another one. So Poopy kind of on the knocking on the door of the 600K transition. Long bar down, two of them for Kingsman 457. And there it is, Poopy with the 615 and potentially could set up for one more. See what they're going to do here. And yeah, setting up for it, wants to maximize 18. 639 transition for Poopy. That is a big, big score. Kingsman in at 487 or so. Oh, kind of shift there for Poopy. Going to cause them to lose DAS. Kingsman setting up, getting 539. Poopy now spiring a little bit. Trying to down stack here. Good. And there you go. Survival here for Poopy. 724. 571 for Kingsman. Tetris Kingsman. Uh-oh, Kingsman, there you go. Tetris 633. Poopy 747, still motoring along. Now we're about, 55, 60 lines away from 29. Certainly will kill both their games. Kingsman trying to stay alive. We prefer doing things our own way. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthly Tetris. Thank you and have a nice day. Kingsman is going to go down in this one 3-0, but he did give us some good moments, and you can see why Kingsman has won 7 tournaments. You can also see why they were in the community tournament. And Poopy, yeah, going to continue to mullen this one out. Big transition here. Longbar gets over 924 on 26. Kingsman is dancing. I'm going to try avoid looking at it. And yeah, that pace kind of withering away from Poopy Butt. See if we can get a max out. Did I just say Poopy Butt? I just did. All right, so Poopy's going to need 2 to get the max. No reason not to just practice right here and go for it. See if you can get bars. And no, that is going to do it. But Poopy is the winner of this, quasi-friendly match. It's for Elo. Is it for Elo? I don't know. It was a DAS match, so maybe not. If you ever want to know what Vandy looks like dancing, just make yourself some Jello and poke it a bunch of times. Kingsman would do that, but he just can't get past. He can't make it to the Jello. He's like, oh man, it's Jello. I gotta eat that Jello. I wanted to poke it. Can't. He immediately just makes it. Eats it. That's Kingsman. All right, there's DAS Elo out there. All right, that's DAS Elo right there. That was officially a DAS match, we'll call it. All right, well, congratulations. I don't have a winner scene in Deathmatch. Maybe I should. I don't know if maybe I should. Well, you got, what is that sauce? That sauce says creamy chili. Creamy chili sauce. All right. You want to see Kingsman eat sauce? Kingsman, eat that sauce. That could be your thing. Like, you could be the Alex T of sauce. You just eat different sauce packets, sauce containers. You win a match and you just, double fist a couple of sauce packets right in your mouth. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get the sauce. Give that man his sauce. Let's taste it. All right, taste it. What do you think? All right. What is he going to dip in there? His pork rinds and sauce. Poor Kingsman. Poor Kingsman's doctor. These doctors are ranked on their success, Do you even care about your doctor's rankings? No, he's just going to keep dipping pork rinds in chili cream sauce. All right, good for you, Kingsman. Congratulations. Well, I got no more. I got no more matches. Cholesterol max out 2026. True. There's no more matches. That is it. Poopy is coaxing Guam to play their community tournament match. All right, we'll see if that happens. Don't feel pressure. You don't have to. You do not have to do that. But if you want to, these are like 20 minutes. Oh, got it. Honestly, I thought we would get more people in the queue. I guess I'm just really unpopular now. Oh, man. Rip. All right. All right, that's it. We're gonna make 2026 the rest of 2026. We're gonna do the great lock in. We're all gonna lock in and improve our health. Right, Kingsman, Colin, Vandy. That's it. The rest of you guys, I don't care. Kingsman, Colin, and Vandy. Right, the great lock in. All right, I'll give you a few minutes here and see if Guam wants to. Nimmo lost 19 pounds this year. From where? You're pretty trim. All right, but good. I mean, not that I was looking. Nima. All right, I guess I'll play as Kingsman. Oh, what happened to my game here? Oh, that's camera. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Guam can't make it. All right, well, I guess we're gonna. I mean, I guess we're gonna wrap up. So I guess that's gonna do it. I was gonna go 4 hours, but 3 is fine. 3 is fine. I don't mind. Here, I want to play as Kingsman though for a little bit. Let's see. Filters. Remove the color key. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna get Kingsman max out. Ready? Where's my controller? Oh, I gotta go on my Hyperkin Cadet. I'm playing as Kingsman right now. All right, if I get a max out right here, it'll be credited to Kingsman. All right, you got it? You ready? I'm maxing for Kingsman. Well, I don't think I'm gonna max for a Kingsman. We'll see. All right. All right, we're gonna get that max. Kingsman does not have a recorded max out, and we're gonna get it for him. Oh, over shifts. It's all right. Kingsman can fix this. This is easy. Man, Kingsman's really bad. Why are you so bad? You can't even... Shift your capture to Kings? No, it can't be you. Like, you can max out easily. It's gotta be me. Who does it? So I can make a wonderful sacrifice for my friend. Because this will totally be credited to him if I get it. All right, now we got to pace hard right now. We're clean. We got to go no burns for a while. Ready? No burns. We need to get like 10 straight Tetrises here. We got one. We got two. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got three. Give me a blue. There it is. All right, we'll take a burn. All right, we're not doing great. I'm gonna take this down. We'll go bink, binky boy. All right, I don't think we're gonna get it, guys. Oh, Sue is bringing tacos. I should go offline and eat tacos. Oh, thanks, Sue. She fixed them all up. She put fixins on them. Oh, you can put it on top of that. Oh, I topped out because I was pointing at tacos. Oh, God. All right, one more for Kingsman. Ready? And then I'm going to eat these tacos if no one gets in line. All right, ready? One more for Kingsman. All right, Poopy, you're gonna play. You can play alongside me if you want. Ready? All right. So no Guam. All right, here we go. Ready? Kingsman. Max out. Incoming. Here it is. This is so easy. Just max out. That's all you got to do. Is not do that. I missed a tap. That's all right. All right. We're clean. We're still perfect. You're attending your mom's birthday party? Oh, that's nice. Oh, man. I should restart. I mean, I really got to get this getting cold. This will be my last game. You just had a decomposed... What is a decomposed taco? That doesn't sound good. A decomposed taco? What does that even mean? A decomposed taco. Oh, come on, give me the thing. Give me the thing. It's not going to give me the thing. I think I died. Oh, I'm sorry, I died. All right. I got to go. Tacos have been delivered. We've got a Mega Masters match done. We got a community tournament match done. We got Kingsman versus Poopy, two legends of the community ranks. We got a ravioli. What else did we do? Well, that was community. We got one other match done. Did we? I don't know. Did we do 4 matches? All right. Poopy, thanks for trying to get a max out for Kingsman. We need a Masters with 16 of the best players in the world, but it's 2 versus 2. Maybe. Oh, Poopy. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We did we did Mega Masters. We did Community Tier 1. Poopy versus Kingsman. And did we do one other match? We did one. We did another match, right? I think we did. Imagine Scooty and Meme versus Alex and Scooty. Wait, imagine Scooty and Meme versus Alex and Scooty? How would that work, Black Ops? This is not a very good idea. So Scooty's score counts for both teams? You got a good idea there, Black Ops. I know he messed up. I'm just messing with him. He just messed up. He won't find that out for 30 seconds. Because it's YouTube and they're like 30 seconds delayed. Well, Scooty can play, one game on one hand and the other game on the other hand. So do you want left hand Scooty or right hand Scooty? Oh, I'm like mesmerized here by Poopy's pacing. Poopy is a pacer. I don't think they want to. I think they just want to do a team concept. I have a team concept that is sketched out. But the problem is that it would be a scheduling nightmare. It would be really cool, but it would be a scheduling nightmare. And it's something that is like, there's no other format like it. Full format. But it would be impossible to run because, it can't even schedule 2 players, much less the 8 players that it would involve. Maybe someday. Poopy pacing again. I mean, this is excellent. I mean, why Kingsman is just being nice, trying to play a match for my stream, so I appreciate it, but Kingsman had no chance. All right, we're gonna watch this game. Tetris Time raid party of 3. We are wrapping up, so thanks Tetris Time. We're gonna find probably someone to re-raid. A couple minutes from right after Poopy's game tops out. We are done. We did end up doing a Mega Masters match. We did a Tier 1 community match, and then we did 1 or 2 just kind of friendly matches. So that's nice. I was hoping to get at least 1 more Mega Masters match, but we made good progress. Uh-oh. Poopy, oh man. All right. So there you go. Chat spoiler. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Wish we could have gotten more matches in today, but we're going to keep running Tetris Deathmatch. I mean, we can't just go, oh, we didn't get a lot of matches, so we just stopped. No, we're going to keep running it out there. We're going to keep doing it. Yeah. Poopy has been Deathmatch like a million years ago, almost since it began. So we'll trot out some more death matches. We'll get back into, what is it called? Monday Night Chase Down. And we're just going to ruin the whole schedule of Tetris events. All right. Take care, everybody. YouTube, we will see. Oh, yeah, just to let you know, tons of brackets have been scheduled for Mega Masters. Tons. We got 2 tomorrow, 1 in the morning at 9:30 a.m. my time. That's going to be Chroma versus Lucas, winner versus Evesy. And then in the evening, it's going to be Alejo versus Doodle, winner versus Eyeball. That's the Tawny bracket. So 2 brackets so far tomorrow. Tuesday, we got a Mega Masters solo match, and then the Masters April finale. Dog, Sidnev, Andy, Alex playing down to a champion for April. Wednesday, we've got like 5 Mega Masters matches. That's like 4 or 5 hours Tetris. Thursday, another 5 hours of Mega Masters. Friday, we got a bracket. That's 2 matches. Sunday, so there's a lot scheduled. There's like 14, 15 brackets, maybe 14, something like that, all scheduled. So you're going to have a big week of Mega Masters, y'all, so make sure you hang out. But I will see you tomorrow morning, 14 and a half hours from now, for Chroma versus Lucas, winner versus Evesy. All right? Good? Take care, everybody. Goodbye, YouTube, and goodbye to Twitch. I guess we'll raid somebody. Let's see. Who is playing Tetris? Guafi doing something very interesting, and I want to see it. I want to see Guafi do crash dodge attempts. I think that is fascinating, and I've been waiting for people to do crash dodge attempts. So we're going to go watch Guafi do that. There's also Classic Tetris League if you guys want to see more competitive stuff over on Twitch. All right, take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.